In this video class, I am going to discuss about the straight lines. In the straight lines, this is the part 1. In this video class, I am going to discuss about the different forms of the lines and angle between two lines. So, first explaining about a slope. What is a slope? If a line makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, if a line makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, then tan theta we say slope of the line. Here where theta lies in between 0 to pi and theta should not be equal to pi by 2. Why? Because the tan 90 doesn't exist. Here theta we say inclination, that is the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis. If it is 0 to 90, tan theta is positive, and more than 90, 90 to 180, tan theta is negative. If it is obtuse, the inclination is acute, tan theta is positive. If theta is obtuse, tan theta is negative. This one we say slope of the line. Now, how to find the slope of a line passing through 2 points? Slope of a line passing through 2 points. This one makes an angle theta with the positive direction of every line. It should make some angle only with the positive direction of x-axis. Here I am taking 2 points. One is x1 y1, another one x2 y2. Otherwise this one I am taking x1, anything we can take, x2 y2. This one I am taking b. So I have to find the slope of the line passes through these 2 points. Now draw the perpendiculars to x-axis. Draw the perpendiculars to x-axis. Here L comma M, those are the foot of the perpendiculars drawn from A comma B on x-axis. And from A draw the perpendicular to BM also. This one I am taking C. Here what is the distance from origin to this one? Whenever we are plotting the point x1, y1, origin, that is the starting point. Here in the positive direction of x-axis we can move x1 units, from there in the vertical direction y1 units. So this length is x1 and this length is y1. This length is x2, total length this is y2. How to get LM? Total length minus this length. Here also this is y1, this is the rectangle. Here perpendicular I have drawn. Now total length y2 minus this is y1, so that is this length. Here also opposite sides are equal, x2 minus x1. If it is theta, this is also theta. Why? Because these two are AC and x-axis, both are perpendicular to the same line BM. So both are parallel lines. If these two are parallel, these two we say corresponding angles. If two parallel lines are intersected by a, this is the transversal, then a pair of corresponding angles are equal. In this triangle I am taking tan. Tan theta, that is equal to opposite side. What is the opposite side here? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here tan theta we can represent with the m. M is equal to slope of the line. Tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. On a line, so many infinite number of points are there. You can take two points and see the ratio of the y coordinates to ratio of the y coordinates to x coordinates. Everywhere we get the same ratio. So slope of a line passes through 2 points. We can say y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. And here one more thing. In the note we can write 2 points. These two are parallel. Here this one makes an angle theta 1 with the positive direction of x-axis. This one makes an angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis. and here L1, this is L2, and here what they given, L1 is parallel to L2. If these two are parallel, this is the x-axis, that is the transversal. If these two are parallel, so corresponding angles are equal. Theta 1 is equal to theta 2, and taking a tan on both sides, if these two angles are equal, their tangent angles also equal only. Tan theta 1, here tan theta we can represent with m. Tan theta 1 I am representing with m1. m1 is equal to m2. So if two lines are parallel, here we can say that two lines, their slopes are equal. And if two lines are perpendicular, then what about the slope of nature of the slopes of the two lines? The angle between these two lines, that is 90 degrees, both are perpendicular. This is the L1 I am taking, this is L2. The L1 makes an angle theta 1 with the positive direction of x-axis, and L2 makes an angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis. Now this is the exterior angle. Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles only. Theta 1 plus 90. Otherwise here you can take what about the linear angle? 180. So here we can write 180 minus theta 2. Then sum of angles in a triangle, that is equal to 180. Then also we can get the same relation. Theta 2 is equal to theta 1 plus 90. I am taking, if these two angles are equal, their tangent angles are also equal. Tan of 90 plus theta 1. Tan theta 2, that is equal to tan 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta 1, that one belongs to second quadrant. In the second quadrant only sine and cosecant are positive here. Tan is there, so minus 90. Tan changes to cot theta 1. Tan theta 2, that is equal to minus 1 by tan theta 1 we can write. Take the cross multiplication, tan theta 1 into tan theta 2. That is equal to minus 1. If the inclination is theta 1, so here we say the slope is tan theta 1. If the inclination is theta, slope is equal to tan theta only. What about the inclination? That is the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis. Here theta 2 is the inclination, so slope of this line m2 is equal to tan theta 2. Here tan theta 1, that is m1 into m2, that is equal to minus 1. If two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. Now here only I am going to explain about the angle between two lines. Angle between two lines. This one I am taking theta. Angle between two lines I am taking theta, and the first line, the inclination, the angle made by the first line with the positive direction of x-axis I am taking theta 1. So slope is equal to m1 is equal to tan theta 1, and second line makes an angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis. So slope is equal to m2 is equal to tan theta 2. Here also I am applying the same rule. Exterior angle of a triangle, this is the external angle of this triangle, that is equal to sum of interior opposite angles only, theta plus theta 1. Here theta is equal to, we can write theta 2 minus theta 1. These two angles are equal, so what about the tangent angles also equal only. I am taking tan on both sides. Tan theta is equal to tan of theta 2 minus theta 1. Tan theta, that is equal to, here tan of A minus B, that is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan theta 2 into tan theta 1. Tan theta 2 into tan theta 1. Here tan theta, that is equal to angle between both the lines. Theta is the angle between both the lines. Then tan theta is equal to m2 minus m1 by, if it makes a theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis second line, the slope is tan theta 2 only, minus tan theta 1, that is nothing but m1 by 1 plus m1 into m2. If theta is acute, acute, we can take tan theta, that is equal to modulus of either m1 minus m2 or m2 minus m1 by 1 plus m1 into m2. Here modulus of x minus y, that is equal to modulus of y minus x. So here modulus of m1 minus m2 or modulus of m2 minus m1, we can keep anything, both are equal only. Separately if you write without modulus, both are unequal, but with modulus both are equal. Next, different forms of the equations of the lines. First one, equation of x-axis. Equation of x-axis. On x-axis, y coordinate should be equal to 0. So here we can say y is equal to 0. Equation of a line. Equation of a line parallel to x-axis. That is equal to y is equal to k. Here equation of a line parallel to x-axis. All these are parallel to x-axis. X equal y is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, like that. Y is equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 2. All these are parallel to x-axis. So here we can write y is equal to k, where k belongs to R. You can take anything. In the place of k, any real value you can take. Y is equal to 5. If I draw the straight line, that is parallel to x-axis. Equation of y-axis. Equation of y-axis. On y-axis, x coordinate is 0. So x equals 0, that is the equation of the y-axis. Equation of a line. Equation of a line parallel to y-axis. That is equal to x equals to k, where k belongs to R. X equals to k. Here you can take x equals to 1, x equals to 2, x equals to 3, x equals to minus 1, x equals to minus 2, like that. 1, 2, 3, so on, like that. All those lines are parallel to y-axis. So here x equals to the equation of any line parallel to y-axis, we can write x equals to k. Next, slope point form. Slope, here I am writing first slope form or gradient form. Slope form or gradient form. What is the meaning of this one? The equation of the line passing through 0, 0 and having the slope m, passes through the point 0, 0 and having the slope m. Here I am taking the variable point. Here everywhere you can take the variable point. Let p x comma y be a point on the line. Now this is the line passing through 0, 0. If 2 points are given on the line, we can find the slope of the line. What is the slope of the line passes through these 2 points? Already m is given. M should be equal to the difference of y coordinates, y minus 0 by x minus 0. That is equal to m is equal to y by x, or y is equal to mx. Y is equal to mx, that is the straight line passes through the origin with a slope having the slope m. Next, slope point form. Slope point form. What is the slope point form? Equation of the line passes through the point x1, y1 and having the slope m. Only these 2 conditions are given. See, to find the equation of the line, different conditions are there. We are going to discuss all these conditions. When to find the equation of the line, in which conditions. Here the slope and the point are given. In that condition also we can get the equation of the line. Here I am taking a variable point. Let p x comma y. Variable point I am taking. So what is the slope of a line passes through these 2 points? Already starting I told you that one. The slope of a line passes through 2 points. That is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So that is equal to already given m. M is equal to y minus y1 by x minus x1. If I make this one subject, y minus y1, that is equal to m into x minus x1. This is the equation of the line having the slope m and passes through the point x1, y1. Next, 2 point form. 2-point form. If 2 points are given, how to find the equation of the line? If 2 points are given, 2 points are given, x1, y1 and x2, y2. What is the equation of the line passes through 2 points? I am taking one of the variable point x comma y. I am taking a variable point x comma y. X comma y, that is the variable pointer. Let p be any point on the line. Now, what is the slope of a line passes through these 2 points? M is equal to, you can take any 2 points. What is the slope of a line passes through the 2 points? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the slope. But here you can take any one of the point. Here already we have done slope point form passes through the point x1, y1 and having the slope m, that is y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. Here this is the slope of the line and I am taking the point, you can consider either x2, y2 or x1, y1. Here I am taking x1, y1. So y minus y1, that is equals to m into, what is the m here? If it passes through the 2 points, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. The same thing you can write in the place of m. Here you can write y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Next, what about the intercepts? This is very, very important. Intercepts. Intercepts. If a line cuts the x-axis, at a comma 0, here this a we say this is the x-intercept only. That is the intercept made by the line on x-axis. Here, if a line cuts the y-axis at 0 comma b, here b we say that is the y-intercept only. If a line cuts the x-axis at a comma 0, a we say that is the x-intercept, and cut the y-axis at 0 comma b, here b we say y-intercept. Now, two intercept form. Otherwise, first we can learn about a slope intercept form. What is the slope intercept form? M is the slope and y-intercept c is given. Y-intercept c. Y-intercept and slope are given. How to find the equation of the line? Now here you can see. Here what they given? Y-intercept. It cuts the y-intercept c, means that one cuts the y-axis at either like that or we can take into anything. Here we don't know the c value, either it is positive or negative. Like this also we can take. This one cuts the y-axis at 0 comma c. If y-intercept is given, that line cuts the y-axis at 0 comma c and slope m is given. And here you can take the variable point p x comma y. This is the variable point. What is the slope of a line? Passes through the 2 points. M is equal to y minus y1 by, here this one I am considering x1 y1, that is x2 y2, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y minus c, that is equal to m into x. Y is equal to mx plus c. This is the equation of the line. That is the equation of the line slope intercept form. Whenever they give slope and y-intercept, then we can write the equation of the line. If any equation of the line is given, we can write this into the slope intercept form also. Here x coefficient we say slope of the line. Next, two intercept form. Two intercepts are given, x-intercept and y-intercept both are given. How to find the equation of the line? Two intercept form. Here x-intercept, I am taking x-intercept, that is equal to a, and y-intercept I am taking, that is equal to b. X-intercept a means that one cuts the x-axis at a comma 0, and y-intercept b means that line cuts the y-axis at 0 comma b. Now how to, in this condition, how to find the equation of the line? 2 points are given. Here I am taking variable point x comma y. Otherwise, already we have done. If 2 points are given, how to find the equation of the line? So here 2-point form we can apply. Y minus y1, you can take anything, x1, this one I am taking x1, y1, y minus y1, y2 minus, then it is x2, y2 only, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Now y is equal to b by minus a into x minus a. So minus ay, that is equal to bx minus ab. Otherwise, bx plus ay is equal to ab, dividing with ab on both sides, x by a plus y by b, that is equal to 1. If I divide with ab on both sides, these two gets cancelled. Here bb gets cancelled, a gets cancelled, x by a plus y by b equals to 1. See, to get the equation of the line, if that conditions are given, here we discussed 5-6 conditions. In that conditions we can get the equation of the line. See, everywhere the equation of the line is in the form of, standard form of the equation of the line, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. If any equation of the line is given, how to find the slope of that line? So this one I am going to reduce into the slope intercept form. If any equation of the line is given, we can reduce it into slope intercept form. So for what is the slope intercept form? That is y is equal to mx plus c, making by a subject. Remaining two terms you can transpose that side, minus ax minus c. To make the subject y, we have to divide with b, minus a by b into x minus c by b. So this is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Comparing with this equation, y is equal to mx, x coefficient we say m only. M is equal to minus a by b. M is the slope of that line, and y intercept to minus c by b. To find both the intercepts, if any standard form of the equation of the line is given, how to find both the intercepts? For example, here ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is given. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is given. To convert into, to reduce into the intercept form, ax plus by, that is equal to minus c. Ax plus by, that is equal to minus c. Now here I am dividing with the minus c. What about the two intercept form? X by a plus y by b, that is equal to 1. So constant term, to reduce into the two intercept form, first you can transpose the constant term right hand side. After that you can divide with that constant term only, dividing with minus c. So ax by minus c, we can write x by minus c by a plus y by minus c by b, that is equal to 1. X by a plus y by b equals to 1. We got the standard form, x by a plus y by b equals 1. Here what I am saying, a is the x-intercept, b is the y-intercept. Now, if any equation of the line is given, ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is given, directly we can add, what about the x-intercept here? X-intercept, that is equal to minus c by a, and y-intercept, that is equal to minus c by b. These are the intercepts. Now, what we got here, if any equation of the line is given, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, here first point, slope of the line, ax plus by plus c equals to 0, ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is minus a by b. Second point, slope of a line parallel to, slope of a line parallel to ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Starting we proved that one also. If two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. What is the slope of this one? Minus a by b. So slope of a line parallel to that one also minus a by b. If two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. Next, slope of a line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is slope of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equals 0 is, here if two lines are perpendicular, the product of the slopes equals to minus 1. First you can write down the slope of the line minus a by b. So the reciprocal of that one b by a, the reciprocal of a by b, that is b by a, and put opposite side. Here minus is there, here you can keep a plus. If I multiply both, then we can get minus 1. So both are perpendicular to each other. For example, 2 by 3 is given. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to it? Reciprocal of this one and put opposite side, minus 3 by 2. Now by observing here, slope of the line ax plus by plus c equals 0 is minus a by b. Slope of the line parallel to x plus by plus c equals 0 is also minus a by b. So if two lines are parallel, here ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0. Here these two are parallel. Why? Because what about the slope of this one? Minus x coefficient by y coefficient only. Here minus the coefficient of x by coefficient of y, minus a by b we are getting. Here also minus a by b, and both are parallel. So parallel lines, they differ by only constant term. So here we can write any line parallel to ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is ax plus by plus k is equals to 0. They differ by only constant term. To get the k value, they give one more condition also. If it passes through some point, or x-intercept or y-intercept are given, based on that condition we can get the k value. Any line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is bx minus ay plus k is equals to 0. Here what is the slope of this one? Minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y, b by a, and what is the slope of the given line? Minus a by b. So here we are getting minus 1. If two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. And to get the k value, they have to give one more condition also. That line passes through, or x-intercept or y-intercept are given. Based on that we can get the k value. Replace that k value. Here, while solving the problems, all these are helpful only. Here, equation of a line makes equal intercepts. What is the meaning of that one? Here you can observe all these. Makes equal intercepts only. Here x-intercept to y-intercept, both should be same. Then here whatever the two intercept form, x by a plus y by b, that is equals to 1. Here equal intercepts means a is equals to b. So here we can write x by a plus y by a is equals to 1, or if I take LCM, x plus y is equals to a. That line makes equal intercepts on both the coordinate axes. So here we can write x plus y is equals to a. And if that line passes through, for example, if this line passes through the point 2, 3, 2 plus 3 is equals to a is equals to, we are getting 5. So x plus y is equals to 5, that is the equation of the line, and it makes equal intercepts. If you want, you can check that one. What about the x-intercept? Here I told you x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. X-intercept, that is minus c by a, and y-intercept minus c by b. For the line ax plus by plus c equals to 0. X-intercept, that is equals to minus C by A. A means x coefficient, that is 5, and y coefficient also minus C by B, that is also 5. And if a line equally inclined to the coordinate axis, what is the meaning of that one? Equally inclined to the both the coordinate axis means whatever be the angle makes with x-axis, the same angle should be done with the y-axis also. Either here two lines are there, either y is equals to x or y is equals to minus x. Here y is equals to x, this is y is equals to minus x. Both the lines passes through origin only. So total what is the angle here? 90 degrees. It is divided into two parts. This is the angular bisect of both the x and y axis only. This is 45, this is also 45. So that line y is equals to x makes equal angles with both the x and the y axis. 45, 45. Then here that is in the slope intercept form only. Y is equals to mx plus c. Here c is 0, mx. Here the slope of this line that is equals to 1. And here also, here both the angles are equal only. So what is the slope of this one? Y is equals to mx. Y is equals to minus x is there. Whatever the x coefficient here, minus 1. So slope of that line minus 1. While solving the questions, if they mention if the line equally inclined with both the coordinate axes, then we can take m is equals to either plus 1 or minus 1.